Yes, my dudes. I'm Alex, and thanks for checking out another video. Mate, the other day I got a comment from my dude Tawanda Manika, who asked, can I do a tune from the Nate Smith Kinfolk album? And the answer is for sure, mate. I love that album. If you're a Nate Smith fan and you haven't watched it already, I've also done a video on Nate Smith Rambo. I'll put a card up here if you want to go and check that out. But today, we're going to be breaking down the tune Skip Step. I tapped the tune out at about 112 BPM, and the form is a bar of 4/4 followed by a bar of 9/8. So let's watch a video of Nate Smith playing the tune live, and then we'll have a little chat about it. Nate Smith goes off, man, and if you haven't already, I can't recommend watching that whole performance enough, so I'll put a link down in the description to the original video if you want to go and check that out. So as you'd imagine, there's loads of improvisation in this tune, so what I've done is I've written out a 4-bar phrase that's based off of some of the ideas that Nate Smith plays, and later in the lesson, we'll have a go at improvising with it. So as I mentioned, our form is a bar of 4/4 followed by a bar of 9/8, so let's start things off by looking at our first bar of 4/4. So we're going to be playing bass drums on all the quarter notes, giving us that drive-in, 4 on the floor kind of feel. And then if we focus in quickly on what our hands are playing, you'll see that we're going to play our snare drum on 2 and 4, and play our hi-hat on beat 1, the and of beat 1, beat 2, the of beat 2, the e of beat 3, and beat 4. And then you're going to bring your right stick down to the floor tom for the and of beat 4. So this bar's simple enough when you get used to that syncopated hi-hat pattern. So what I'll do is I'll play it for you twice at half speed and 4 times at full speed. If you've got that down, let's move into our second bar, which is a bar of 9/8. Now in a bar of 4/4, you have 8 eighth notes. In a bar of 9/8, you have 9 eighth notes. So bar 2 is just 1 eighth note longer than bar 1. So just for a second, what we're going to do is we're going to pretend that we don't have that last eighth note, and we're going to learn how the bar would sound if we played it in 4/4. So we're still playing quarter notes down on the bass drum. We're playing our snare drum on 2 and 4, and in the first half of the bar, we're going to be playing eighth notes up on the hi-hat. In the second half of the bar, on beat 3, you're going to play the rhythm 3E, both with your hi-hat and your bass drum at the same time. On beat 4 of the bar, you're going to play the rhythm 4 and On beat 4, you're going to play your hi-hat, snare drum, and bass drum all at the same time. On the and, you're going to play your snare drum by itself, and on the you're going to play your hi-hat and your bass drum at the same time. Let's have a little listen to see how it would sound. So now that we can hear how a groove would sound in 4/4, all we need to do is add on 1 extra eighth note so that our bar becomes a bar of 9/8. Now the challenge here is that rather than playing our floor tom on the downbeat, we've actually got a 16th note rest, and we're going to play our floor tom on the last 16th note of the bar. So from our backbeat until the end of the bar, it creates a sick little phrase that sounds like this. So again, I'll play it for you twice at half speed and 4 times at full speed. Such a sick sounding groove, man. So in bar 3, I've just written out a little variation that I noticed happening in the track. So it's pretty similar, but we're going to open our hi-hat on the first 2 eighth notes of the bar. We're also going to add in an extra closed hi-hat on the and of beat 2, giving that beat of the bar the rhythm 2 and Let's give it a go. So in the notation I've written out, bar 4 is the same as bar 2, so let's piece it all together and hear how it grooves. Okay, so the notation that I've written out today is based off of the album version of the track, and if you go and listen to the whole song, you'll hear that there's loads of different variations in there. And then, if you go and listen to some of the live versions of the track, you'll hear that Nate Smith takes it to another level, playing insane phrasing that goes over the bar line, modulations. To say that his playing is inspiring is a massive understatement. So something that I've been experimenting with is using this groove as a framework and then improvising some of my own ideas and some Nate Smith inspired ideas over the top. So of course, use the phrasing that we've learned today, but don't feel tied to it, and see what you can come up with in your own improvisations. Nice work, my dudes. That was a fun one. It goes without saying, but Nate Smith is one of the best. As always, if you do go and learn any of the grooves that we've looked at today and you upload a video of you playing them, I would love to see them, man. You can tag me up on Instagram at @DrumHubTuition. I'm also going to do a drum lesson giveaway at 5k subscribers, mate. So if you're digging the videos, hit the button to join the Wednesday crew, man. I'll see you next week.